Hey guys, and welcome to new video game releases for March 2016. As always, these are for the US release dates. So we're going to be watching The Division, which comes out March 8th, but we're going to be talking about all the games coming out from March, or at least some of the bigger names. These are the US release dates, and they are subject to change. We'll talk about that because a couple of them are a little wishy-washy. But first, this was released actually in February, I think the 23rd. But it's coming to PC. Far Cry Primal, March 1st. Far Cry Primal is coming to the PC. This has already come out for the Ps4 and Xbox One, but it's coming for the PC on the 1st. This is basically just like a mod for like just if you want to craft and build like a community. So it's kind of like a spin-off of Far Cry Blood Dragon, except they made it way too long. And they made it $60. So they focus a lot on crafting, like you're going out and finding, oh, this rock, and then, oh, if I get this rock, I might have a chance of getting the rarer rock, so I can craft some more stuff, and then craft and kill the animal and skin the animal and get a better skin and craft. And so it's a lot about crafting and building huts and stuff for villagers, so you can save villagers and get villagers. But anyway, this already came out, so you already know what it's about. So let's stop talking about it. Not my favorite Far Cry, but it's coming out for the PC, so it's probably going to look pretty good. And another game that already came out on March 1st, Heavy Rain for the PlayStation 4. So it's going to look a lot nicer, it's going to look a lot prettier. The story's going to be the same, so it's kind of like, do I really want to play it? But there's going to be new trophies probably. So, but if you missed it on the PlayStation 3, if you didn't have a PlayStation 3, you didn't play it or whatever, you have a PlayStation 4 now, pick up Heavy Rain. It's going to be on the PS4, March 1st. It's like a mystery, not puzzler, but you know, like you use the controller. You use like everything you can use on the controller to do your movements and everything. And I bet maybe they'll do something with the touchpad. I don't know. I haven't really read into it, but maybe they'll do something new. Some new controls with the touchpad since it's on the PS4. I don't know too much about it, but Heavy Rain. And then also on the 1st, we have The Witch and the 100 Night Revival Edition for the PlayStation 4. It sounds interesting. It's a revival edition. I wonder if it's actually like an edition of something new. We don't know. Anyway. Moving on to keeping in the tradition with March 1st, for whatever reason, they're releasing a new game that's already been, well, another version of the game. It's already been out. It's just like Far Cry has already been released, Heavy Rain's already been released. I think The Witch and the 100 maybe might have already been released. Mortal Kombat XL Edition for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One is coming out March 1st. So there you go, March 1st, just throwing all this old stuff at you, but they're charging. It's new. It's new. So Mortal Kombat XL. I think comes with like this everything that you got with like the season pass or whatever. So you got like all the DLC and all the costumes and all the characters. But I think they're actually doing like a second season with new costumes and stuff. So there's more stuff. I don't know. It's a ridiculous amount of content with a K. So if you like Mortal Kombat, it's good. I've heard this actual new Mortal Kombat is pretty good. I still have yet to actually pick it up and try it really. So I got to get my hands on that. I'll probably pick up maybe the XL edition. Might be pretty good to try. So I think that's it from March 1st. So now, March 8th is the game we're watching right now, which is Tom Clancy's The Division. It's coming out for the PS4, the Xbox One, and PC. Right now, this is, I think, footage from the open beta, not the closed beta. We do have video of the open beta and the closed beta on my channel. So if you want to take a much more better look than what we're doing here, because right now we're just in the dark zone messing around. Just while we're talking about new releases. The Division is a third-person open-world shooter after like this like terrorist attack with the smallpox or some kind of smallpox version during the holidays. So you're in New York, it's snowy, third-person shooter with some RPG and slight MMO qualities, but it's very loose. But I actually enjoy it. I pre-ordered the Gold Edition. I think this is the only game that I actually pre-ordered this month. So, looking forward to that. And then, I don't know how this release is actually going to work. I think for March 11th, you have Hitman for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Now, I think last month or January, recently, either in February or January, they just pulled all of the pre-orders for Hitman, and they took it off the store, and they like the digital stores, and then they re-put it up. So originally, Hitman was going to be, just a $60 game. You got all of Hitman, you played it for like 20, 30 hours or whatever. But now they're doing it in piecemeal because I guess it's like fucking broken and they're not finished or whatever. So they decided instead of pushing it back, they're going to do it piecemeal. So I think for $15, you get like the starter pack, which is like, I think like London or Paris or something, or Spain. You get like one area. And so you'll get that one area and you'll get all the missions they can do. And they have like these feat challenges now. So like feat, F-E-A-T, not F-E-E-T, feat challenges. Where you, so like kill this guy with the piano wire, kill this guy with rat poison, kill this guy with his head drowning in the toilet. So there's a bunch of these different feat challenges. So there's more to like the leaderboard and so you're with your friends and stuff. But they're going to do a level like every other month or every month, and you'll have to buy it. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to still do a disc copy for $60 and it'll just work like a season pass. Like you buy the disc copy for $60, you enter in a code, and then you automatically get all the other like DLC levels will be like added to like already purchased, so you can just download them for free. I don't know if they're doing that, but if not, I think right now on the digital stores, I think it's $15. I think they call it the initial pack or something, where you just get the first level of Hitman. So they're doing it piecemeal. But from what I've seen of it, they did have a beta not that long ago. It was actually pretty good. The beta, I think it was the beta. Yeah, the beta. They played like this fake level, like this training level, where it's like this paper cutout cardboard, not cardboard because obviously people are standing in it, but like this fake cardboard ship, let's call it, but it's probably, actually plywood ship on a fake water with the waters just painted blue, and it's like this training exercise, which was kind of cool. There's some replayability to it, like you can disguise yourself. It's Hitman. It's good. Anyway, moving on to the 15th, you have UFC 2 for the PS4 and Xbox One. I personally never played a UFC game. Played wrestling games, not since like PlayStation 2, and then last year I got into WWE 2K16. Got a bunch of those videos on my channel. You want to check those out? They actually do alright. I actually enjoyed it, but I haven't really played a wrestling game since like PlayStation 2 era, so like over 10 years, way over 10 years, probably 12 years. I don't even know. But UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship, MMA fighting, mixed martial arts. So it's a little more, I guess, quote-unquote, real than the WWE stuff. Not to say that what they do in the WWE isn't real wrestling, because they get seriously injured, and they do like get hurt a lot. What was it? Daniel Bryan, I think, just like he got fucked up, and he left, which is pretty young, which is kind of sad because he's a pretty cool dude. Then like things like Stone Cold Steve Austin, like basically like almost breaking his neck, but he still did it, and then he did some like management stuff. But they do get hurt. They do do real stuff, even though the story is kind of fake and it's quote unquote soap opera. It's still, they do real wrestling. Anyway, UFC is the manlier version of that, where they actually really get they actually do wrestling and stuff. But I don't really watch it. I don't know, I never really got into it, but I know there's a couple Silvas in there, which is pretty cool, but whatever. So anyway, moving on to still March 15th, we got Samurai Warriors 4 Empires for the PlayStation 4, PS3, and Vita. I'm not sure if that's a cross-save or cross-buy, but I'm sure it will be one of those, probably a cross-save, maybe. Samurai Warriors, it's the fourth one. If you haven't played the first three, it's the same samurai swords fighting RPG. Then this is kind of really weird. February, March 8th, you have Pokin Tournament for the Wii U. Don't know anything about it, but every time I see it, I think of Pokemon. Maybe it is a Pokemon game. I don't know. I actually haven't looked at anything for this, but it's coming out for the 18th on the Wii U. I think that's actually the only Wii U game coming out this month, at least on my list right now that I've noticed. I really haven't even touched the Wii U. I don't think I've actually played a Wii U game, like Zombie U. And actually, Zombie U actually came to the PlayStation 4, just Zombie with an I at the end of it. which was pretty weird. I kind of want to try that out. I wonder how that works on the PlayStation 4. Zombie U on the PlayStation 4. Zombie. They actually had a pretty good sale. I should have grabbed it then. I think it was like 20 bucks or something. Or I think it's right now it's like 50 bucks. So you can get Far Cry 4 and Zombie bundled together on the PlayStation Store. I don't know if that's on the Xbox or PC too, that bundle, but I know it's on the PlayStation Store. So yeah, anyway, moving on right along to March 22nd, you have Lich Dom Battle Mage for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Spells, sorcery, RPG stuff, probably. Then also on the 22nd, you got Stranger of the Sword City for the Vita. Don't know what this is. Sounds like you have a sword and you're entering a new city because you're a stranger, and it's an RPG, most likely. That's coming out for the Vita. Then on the 25th, you have Hyrule Warriors Legends for the 3DS. I think they've made Hyrule Warrior games before. You probably know more about it than me. Probably a bunch of Warriors RPG. Then we have on the 29th, Mlb the Show 16. I can't believe they're still making MLB games, but I guess they do it every year. That's for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3. Is that not Xbox? I don't know if that's coming to the Xbox, MLB. Did the other MLBs come to the Xbox? It might be a timed exclusive. I have no idea, but if it doesn't come to Xbox, it's kind of weird. But it's a baseball game, Major League Baseball, MLB. I don't know. I haven't played a baseball game probably just as long as I haven't played a wrestling game, just PlayStation 2 era. It's one of those things that I'd rather just play in real life than actually play, really, on a video game. And then also on the 29th, you have Knights of Azura for the PlayStation 4. Not too sure what that's going to be about. Probably like an RPG or something like that, because that's what I say. And then that's pretty much all of the releases for March 2016. Also, there's going to be the GDC 2016 is March 14th, which is pretty cool. Watched some of them before in the past. It would be kind of nice to actually go there, but it's basically just game developers talking and about their games and stuff, like creators of like Far Cry or BioShock, and talking about like how they think of the stories and how they do level design and how they do this and that, and it's called Game Developers Conference. So basically, the game developers get together and they talk about stuff. If you're lucky, you'll see some videos online. They also do like awards and stuff like that. Sometimes they actually have like new releases and they have videos and stuff like that. I don't know if it's actually open to the public. So I've never been, but I know it's mostly just press and game developers and stuff. But I know like people like Jonathan Blow. Maybe he's been there in the past. I think he was talking about like Braid or something. But I'm sure he's probably been there in the past too, talking about The Witness and stuff like that. Maybe he'll be here this year. I don't know. That's March 14th, GDC. I'm actually not sure where it's going to be this year. I think it's in California, isn't it? That's it. I think that's pretty much it. What else? Oh yeah, on the 11th there's the South by Southwest Gaming Expo, which is basically just, a gaming expo, a bunch of games. I think Robert Kirkman is going to be talking about The Walking Dead there. Which is kind of interesting because that Michonne, the Walking Dead miniseries Michonne, kind of came out of nowhere last month, a couple weeks ago. Came out like out of nowhere. I didn't even know they were doing that. But yeah, there's gonna be stuff. There's a bunch of games there. It's not as big as E3, but South by Southwest is a pretty big name, so they got some good stuff. Gaming Expo there. And that's pretty much it for video games on March for 2016 US releases. These dates may change, so they may not. But thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed me talking about the releases. I've been kind of doing these every month now. I think I skipped January, but I'm going to keep doing these every month to let you guys know what's coming out next month, or actually, depending on when you watch this month. But these are the March new releases. Hope you guys enjoy, and make sure to feel free to leave all comments, corrections, and all that stuff. Like it's actually coming out here and for that and blah blah blah. Like I said, at the time of this recording, this is when this stuff is coming out and when they're coming out. But who knows? Hitman might get pushed back. Anything else might get pushed back. Who knows? Hopefully the Division doesn't get pushed back. Because the beta was it was okay. There wasn't too many problems with it, but they weren't finished with the game when the closed beta came out. So they're like scrambling to finish it. So hopefully they finish it and it comes out good and it actually comes out on March 8th. But if not, it's gonna suck. But maybe I'll squeeze in some other games before the Division. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. You only have to hit the subscribe once. It's completely free. It's that red button that says subscribe. Just click it once. You only need to do it once. You just need to do it once forever, and then you're forever subscribed to me. It's completely 100% free. Leave a like if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike. But if you leave a dislike, please leave a comment and let me know what you disliked about the video so I can make the next video better. You just hit a dislike button. How do I know what you disliked about it? Did you just dislike the entire thing? Did you just think I'm butt-faced? Maybe you're a butt-faced. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later in the next video. And oh yeah, if this is the first time you're to my channel, I will be playing maybe all of these games. Well, not all of these games, but I'll be playing most of these games, and probably most of them will be up on my channel in March. So before you buy them, if you want to check them out, you can always watch me play them. I'll probably play some Far Cry Primal, Heavy Rain, Mortal Kombat, obviously the Division. Maybe if the Hitman, if that actually comes out, maybe I'll try that since it's kind of a low bar entry since it's only like 15 bucks. Maybe I'll try UFC 2, and who knows, I think that's about it. Maybe I'll try MLB The Show, I don't know, I haven't played a baseball game in forever. But yeah, I'll be trying all these games out in March. So, yep, alright, see you guys, thanks for watching, see you guys in the next video.